Did you know that there is a two types of intelligence? One type is IQ, which most of the people know, and it's translated as intelligence quotient. So basically, it measures the level of how smart as you are in many topics, right? And there is a bunch of tests on to see how smart you are, and it's good for the people's ego. A lot of people taking those tests and they're like, oh, I'm 90% for the IQ. However, there is a second test. I'm not sure if it's available online, maybe these days are. So this test will show your EQ, E as a letter E, and it's an emotional intelligence. And this type of intelligence is the most crucial in our life. You can be all smart as, but you might be missing emotions. And what happens sometimes, people who are extremely smart in math, in biology, in science, in whatever science, right? They might be really, really, really damn smart and intelligent, of course, right? But they will be missing emotions. They might don't know how to experience love, or how to give care, or how to be emotional in a regular day life, how to keep friends. So usually very, very smart, intelligent people, however, sometimes they missing EQ. I guess there is imbalance. However, what we are looking for when we want to get friends or partners, we're looking for EQ, emotional intelligence. When I tell somebody how much I feel about them, and that person is looking at me and really doesn't grasp it, or looking at me and imagining me in bed, for example, right? They see me just as an object of their satisfaction, whatever the satisfaction, money satisfaction, sexual satisfaction. I don't think anyone wants to be in those shoes when they feel used or when they feel as an object. However, emotional intelligence, the person might don't read books, that person might didn't finish university, or maybe didn't even go to college, yet you run to them when you in the most emotional crisis. You run to them to tell your stories and to get feedback and to get that care and love and understanding. So what's really important nowadays in life, it's not how smart you are, which is also good, right? Although I do believe street smart in real life is much more important than academic smart. I might know where all the vital organs located. However, I might never gonna feel sad or sympathy for somebody who is in immediate crisis or problem, or I might don't care about my friend in need, right? Or I might don't feel the same as my partner towards me. So when next time you decide to to date somebody, check their emotional intelligence, not intellectual part, right? Because that person might tell you how many books he or she read, how many countries they travel, how much they know about the astronomy or physics, etc. Yet, if you ask them what they feel about this weather, or how they feel about looking at the beautiful flower, or how they feel about waking up and just looking at the sun and enjoying that first beam of light, or how they feel about just holding hands and looking at your loved one in their eyes. And they might look at you like you are completely crazy. So that's an emotional intelligence. So which one is your choice? It's up to you. But also remember, people who are missing or have a lower EQ, means emotional intelligence, they are prone to hurt you, right? Because they don't feel it, or they feel very less. For example, they might tell you something that in their world is completely normal. They might give you a comment about your body or about your behavior about something in the most hurting, awkward, weird way, right? Sarcastic, maybe even. But again, emotional intelligence to me is very important when it comes to the friends or relationship, because therefore I know I can tell this person something and this person will understand me, and this person will not gonna laugh to my face, or this person can relate, or at least this person can sit quiet and listen and understand my worries. So when you find next time your next date or partner, or maybe you're already in a relationship, check your partner for emotional intelligence. Because statistics saying that people with less emotional intelligence not only can hurt you verbally, but can actually hurt you physically. So it might be not even safe to be around or be in a relationship with those people, because they simply don't feel what you feel. They don't feel the whole range of emotions of this beautiful world: love, sadness, worries, anxiety, loneliness, and so much more, right? There's so many other feelings. Or maybe nostalgia, when you feel nostalgic, right? So I personally been very careful with people when it comes to emotional intelligence.